Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Thursday afternoon, just before Friday, Monday morning podcast. And I'm just checking in on you. I can't yell it. I am in New York City right now, and it's late. I forgot, today was Thursday, and I had to do the podcast, so I apologize for it being late. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't thinking. The fuck do you want from me? And all of a sudden I landed and I got a bunch of tweets from people going, dude, I thought you were going to check in on me. I was like, I'm letting people down. I'm letting you down. So here I am. I'm checking in. So now you're going to hear it on a Friday. Unless you're some lonely bastard on the West Coast, still up, or some lonely lady. Anyways, so I just got here to New York because I'm doing Foxwoods this weekend. And since I left New York, my neighborhood has become extremely gay. And I don't mean it in the way that all the gay people don't like when you say that neighborhood's gay, like it stinks. I mean, like literally gay. I mean, men attracted to men, There's gay guys up and down this, tripping over each other. And let me tell you something. Nobody's complaining, honey. Right? So here's the deal. When gays move into your neighborhood, there's 3 stereotypes that everybody says. When gay people move into the neighborhood, these are the 3 things everybody says, right? They say, number one, right? What do they say? They say the neighborhood's going to become safer, right? Number 2, they say property values are going to go up. And number 3, they say there's going to be all these great new fucking restaurants and holy shit, the cuisine's going to be fucking unbelievable. Thank God the gays showed up. Now this neighborhood can fucking, live up to its potential. Well, they showed up, definitely got safer, definitely less shady. All right, so check on the first one. Stereotype number 2, the fuck did I say it was? Oh, property value would go up. Yeah, it did, but it's New York. It goes up everywhere. But you know what? It's an election year. I don't want to derail the podcast campaign. I'll give you credit on that one, gay people. It got safer, and the property values went up. And then lastly, all this great cuisine was going to come here. And you know what? It still hasn't showed up. The food in my neighborhood absolutely fucking sucks. And I am so sick of it. Okay? Now, God damn it, I was told when these gays showed up that the fucking food was going to get better. And I think it not only has it not gotten better, it's actually taken a nosedive. I just went out and got a burrito, right? What kind of asshole leaves Los Angeles and then tries to get a burrito in New York? You're listening to him. This asshole. All right? The burrito was fine. Chicken burrito, whatever. It was funny. I looked at the menu. It was all this fucking shit. I just looked at the waiter. I felt like I disappointed him. I was like, can I just get some chips and with guacamole and salsa and just like a chicken burrito? And I just saw it in his eyes like, oh, you want white people Mexican food? And I was like, exactly. I am as white as it gets, and I will have my Mexican food as white as I am. Please, right? And before, Mexican people write in and tell me that's not real Mexican food. I understand. I get it. All right? Whatever. That's what the fuck I wanted. Here's my question. How do you have all these gay people walking up down the street and you can't even make decent guacamole? How the fuck does that happen? Who do I blame in this? Are gay people slipping? Is it because these are the millennial gays and they're just emojiing each other, I don't know what's going on. I'm blaming the gays. I'm blaming you guys on this one, all right? Whatever pressure you used to put on a fucking neighborhood, you're not doing it anymore. Or what, you decided not to do it in my neighborhood? I was so fucking, the anticipation of once you guys descended on this one straight, shady fucking neighborhood, and the rainbow flags came out and all this shit. When the fuck is the food truck getting here? That's what I want to know. Fucking pizza sucks. The fucking guacamole sucks. The Middle Eastern food sucks. The whole fucking thing just sucks. Everything is just like, it's... You know how much I drink when I'm in my neighborhood? It's just so the fucking food will it's all like, just get shit-faced and make it fill up that hole in your stomach. I don't know, maybe that's why all these gay guys are in such great shape around here. They're cooking at home. Fuck. That pisses me off. I just had a fucking goddamn chicken burrito and guacamole this late at night. So at my age, I'll probably have a heart attack around 8:30 in the morning. At least it could have tasted good, right? Why is that fucking button on? Now it's off. I wonder if you guys can hear this shit. Whatever. What the fuck are you going to do? I don't know why the fuck I bring my mixer and all this stuff. God damn it, I'm in a grumpy mood. And I was in such a great mood. There's nothing worse than when you're starving and you go out and you order a fucking meal, right? In a neighborhood that's now a gay neighborhood, and it sucks. I mean, I'm talking literally like the two dudes next to me at the end of their fucking meal, right? They fucking, kissed each other tenderly. Can I at least get some fucking decent guacamole? How much gayer does it got to be around here for someone to get a decent burrito? So I learned something. That stereotype is not true. Just because they show up doesn't mean the chefs are going to start fucking throwing down. They're dropping the fucking ball. I'm not going to lie to you. When the two went to kiss, okay, as open-minded as I am, I have to admit I was wearing a baseball cap and I tilted it down so I didn't see their lips meet. Does that make me a bad person? If you're judging me, can I just tell you that one of them looked like that fucking scrawny little dude that J-Lo married? Just imagine that guy kissing Lenny Kravitz. Forgive me. I didn't want to see it. Maybe that makes me a bad person, but whatever. I am a work in progress, just like everybody else. And I will have a decent bowl of fucking guacamole, you sons of bitches. All right. Let's plow ahead here. So I flew out this morning, and I actually have this app on my phone where I can listen to the control tower. And I'm just totally nerding out. Every time I hear the tower talking about our plane, I'm sitting there, he's talking about us. He just told us to go onto this little fucking taxiway. Or whatever, And so I'm flying up front, right? Because at this point, I spent 20 years in the back of the plane. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't give a shit if I lose money on the gigs. I'm flying up front. And for all you guys, for 20 years, I sat in the back of the plane looking what goes on the other side of that curtain. What happens up there? What is that like? You know what happens up there, people? Spoiler alert. You know what happens? They treat you like a human being. That's what they do. They treat you the way they treat everybody in the commercials about their airline, right? Everybody's smiling, having a good fucking time. You got a seat that's actually comfortable. There's nobody leaning on you, nobody breathing on you. You're hungry, they bring you food. You're thirsty, they bring you a drink. They treat you like a fucking person. As opposed to in the back, right? Just jamming you in there, stuffing you in there, right? So anyways, I board first because, I'm a fancy fucking guy, right? So I board, right? I can't say fancy guy. Jim Norton says that, fancy man. I don't know what I am. I'm a fucking jerk off, right? So I get on, I get on the plane, right? And this fucking lady behind me, all right? The second she gets to her chair, she just starts yelling, going, sir, 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 sir. Just yelling at the fucking male stewardess. And he turns around. He's like, yeah, what's the problem, ma'am? She goes, there's something wrong with my chair. Is this broken? Is it broken? Like freaking the fuck out. And the guy's like, no, the other person just, whoever was sat in this on the last flight didn't bring it all the way to the upright position. Oh, because I thought it was broken. And right there, I immediately just fucking hated this woman. Fucking, and then she had the sniffles. She kept sniffing and shit, didn't give a fuck about anybody. And just, I swear to God, the shit that I thought about her, because she sat up in the front of the plane, I immediately judged her like she was some rich cunt. Meanwhile, I'm sitting up there, right? I know what she was thinking about me. This bald redheaded fuck, he used his miles to get up here. Anyways, oh, Jesus. Can I apologize early for the fucking horrible fucking mood I'm in right now? I was in such a great fucking mood, and I was actually, walking down the street here in Manhattan, just laughing, looking at these people, so excited that I left this fucking place. People in their 20s look okay, all right, in Manhattan. They just got here. It's still exciting, okay? But this city beats the fuck out of you, all right? I've always said, if you can do it, if you have a desire to do it at some point in your life, you got to come here and live here. just to do it, because it really is one of the most amazing cities you're ever going to live in. But you know what else is amazing about after you owe it to yourself to live here, and you also owe it to yourself at some point to fucking leave. I swear to God, dude, the amount of people that you see walking down the street that look like shut-ins that finally just fucking came out of their cave of a goddamn apartment. Jesus Christ. I fucking walk into my building and there's this lady standing there. She looks like one of the patients on Shutter Island. Fucking dark circles under her eyes. Her hat yanked down. Like one of those people that's like ageless. It's like, are you 70 or 26? I don't even know what. Your skin is gray. Right? She's with this older dude, kind of look like me, to be honest with you. A little chunkier, probably a lot more jollier. He's probably not bitching about the guacamole, right? And I'm fucking like, hey, excuse me. As I go, hey, how are you? And excuse me as I go to walk by, and she does like this weird, like, to get out of the fucking way, like, oh my God, another human being. And then as I go to walk away, she starts singing in this beautiful voice. As she walked out, she had an amazing, beautiful fucking voice. I said, so what happened to you? Jesus fucking Christ. It was like the way she looked and then the sound that came out of it was like haunting. Then I felt like I was in one of those horror movies, that now I'm in and now I can't get out. You know what I mean? She's actually a vampire, is going to come by later to feed, Then I become her boyfriend forever because we're both vampires until she gets sick of me and finds a fucking, I don't know, a younger version of me. That doesn't happen, right? The fucking redheaded male is never a love interest. That doesn't happen in movies. Do you hear us bitching about it? Huh? Are we boycotting anything? I don't think so. We just trudge on. Trying to stay out of the sun. That's what I feel like when I come into New York. Everybody here, just go, can you get some sun in your fucking face? Something? What's that vitamin you get when the sun shines on you? It's one of those fucking things that everybody just says in a bar. Oh, yeah, vitamin E. Sun's good for you, vitamin E. Not too much, but, it's good for you. You know what they say? It raises your levels of, is that what they say? Is that what they say there, guy with his fucking name on his shirt? What do you do, huh? What do you fucking unclog during the course of the day? What are you talking medical here for me? For me? Or to me? Why are you doing that? All right? You fucking plumber. I say that with extreme prejudice, That's the one trade I don't respect, plumbing. Because I go to Home Depot and I swear to God I can almost figure it out. Electrical, that's like wizardry. You're a fucking wizard. All right, plumbing. Jesus, you just open the doors. Everything's right there in the sink. Once it goes in the wall, then I give it to you. You know what I mean? Then you're a closer. All right? But if you just fucking, what do you do? Hit it with a wrench? You shut off the main fucking water? And you fucking, I don't know what you do. You unscrew it, right? If you can, if you can fucking open and, or if you can take the lid off a jar. If you can remember what the thing is that's on top of a jar, right? You're smart enough to be a fucking plumber. I just don't respect that trade. Look, they really are. They're like welders of this shit. Electricians of this shit. People can fabricate stuff. People who build hot rods. That's the upper echelon. Those are when they have like I work with my hand awards. My hands, I should say. They're not jerking off. I work with my hands. When they have those awards, right? They got to have those at some point. The weldies, right? Or some shit, whatever the fuck it is. Those are the people that bring home the fucking hardware. Nobody gives it to a plumber. Plumber. Yeah, why don't you go unclog something? What trade did you really want to be good at? Huh? What's funny right now? There's a plumber out there that's actually getting upset by this. And someone will present it on another website as if I was fucking serious. Hang on, I'm trying to get through my fucking password here. Plumber. Jesus Christ. The whole fucking, it doesn't even sound respectable, does it? Oh my God, dude, the other night I fucking met Lawhead for a drink. Okay. I was just like, dude, I've been trying not to booze, but I gotta have a couple, 2 or 3, right? So he goes, all right. He goes, I'm doing a spot. I'll meet you over at this bar. So we go to the bar and I'm sitting there. We're shooting the shit. We're having a great time. And, this is the plumber thing. This is what reminded me. So this big guy comes in. By big, I mean fat. All right. big mother and hips too. Puts it on like Oprah. Thighs and ass, and then he also puts it on like a dude. He puts it on like a chick and a dude. This was just a fat man. And, you know, he was obese, but he wasn't even Biggest Loser fat. He was just tall. He was a mountain of a fucking man. So he sits down at the bar stool, just off of the, you know, lawhead's right shoulder. And it's a really not a well-lit bar. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm looking, and he's got this weird design on his pants. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that? That's weird. Is that a new style of jean? You remember those bedazzled jeans that everybody was wearing like 10, 15 years ago? It looked like you had a horseshoe on your pockets. You know, the big thing was to have the stitching, like that the jeans were blue and then you had it was all white. I never bought those. I'm so fucking glad I never bought those. There's not one picture of me in those. There's already pictures of me in Z Cavaricci's, okay? I don't need to, you know, jump on that trend either, you know? So, I'm sitting there going, what is that design? It looked like almost like he ordered custom pants and they put this design, right? And I looked a little closer, my eyes adjusted, and I realized it was his hairy ass crack. I couldn't fucking believe it. This guy sat down. He was so big, dude. I am telling you. It was the top of his ass crack. He was so fat, it was like twice the size of my whole ass crack. That's why I didn't think it was that. And it was fucking hairy. I apologize for putting this image in you. But it was hairy, so it looked like it was a design. And I just can't fucking... And Lawhead caught my eyes when I realized what I was looking at. And he was like, dude, what the fuck? And when I told him what had just happened, I don't think I've ever made Lawhead laugh like that. He was fucking howling in this bar to the point I think even the guy looked over at us. Oh, my God. Well, I kept saying that. I said that you could measure. I was going, dude, how can that be? How can there be more ass crack? Like, this is weird. Like, when you lose weight, if you become a fat fuck, you have a giant ass. So you have this, I never thought about this. You have this giant fucking ass crack. So when you lose the weight, like, the crack goes away too, right? That it doesn't make sense to me because it seems like it's a hole in your body, kind of. You know? I don't know. I was trying to figure it out. I was riffing about this, how disgusting this was. What the fuck did I say? I was saying, you remember that home run? Mark McGwire hitting the King Dome off of Randy Johnson? I was saying you could measure that home run with the amount of ass crack this guy had coming out of the top of his pants. And that was just his plumber crack. Oh, Jesus Christ, what a fucking image. Thank God I already ate before I did this, huh? All right, let's... Oh, God, I wish I had video of my... You know, they always do those reaction videos that just fucking see, like... You must have done that before, right? You know, when you look at something, oh, what is that? And then you realize, you know, I'm not putting more gross things in your head. Oh, God, I got another disgusting story. Should I do it? At this point, if you get grossed out easily, you know, you should have tapped out by now. You want another gross one? You know what? I got to read the advertising. I promise I'll tell you, this one is really, really fucking gross. All right, here we go. You know what? I'm just going to tell you I'm going to tell you that one, and then I'll tell you another one of like basically the two grossest things that ever happened to me. Oh no, there's another one. Jason, you know what's funny? They're all like fucking 15 years apart. Like every 15 years, like just something fucking gross happens to you. I mean, if you're lucky as a human being. All right, here we go. Let's get the reads going here. All right. Oh shit, here we go. Club W. Vote for Jib. Club W. If you're anything like me, then you know exactly what you like and how you like it. Well, don't fucking talk shit for me. If you're anything like me, you question everything you do, and then the next day you're like, why did I say that? All right. If you're anything like the people that they think that I am, you know what you like and how you like it, except when you're in the wine aisle. Tannins and terroirs mean nothing to you. I don't know what the fuck those are types of wine, I guess. Unless you happen to be a fancy pants professional sommelier. there's no reason to shit on people in wine just because, they know something that you don't, right? It's not wizardry. They're making booze. They're just into it. You know what I mean? It's like listening to somebody who's into Star Wars really talk about Star Wars. It's like, yeah, I saw it once. What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're in. They can, they know the rock that the fucking little, what are those little Jawas? I still remember that. My brother collected the action figures. So Jawas, right? Those little fucking secret society looking fuckers, right? Like they're going to sacrifice a virgin. What was under that robe? All right, Club W. Please include all the following shit in your read. All right. Well, with Club W, vote for Jim. Come on. Can't be Trump. The guessing game is over. Club W. My daddy still loves me. Is the world's most personalized wine club, and your wines are sent directly to your door. Not only does Club W come to my ranch, I'll make you some burgers. Send you wine. They send you wine that you'll love drinking. That's because Club W. Nothing happened on my watch except when it did. Easy 6 questions, quiz figures out your palate. So I got to stop doing the Club W shit because I can't read the fucking... That's because Club W's easy 6-question quiz figures out your palate so that every bottle you receive is perfectly tailored to your tastes. Club W is leading the grape-to-glass wine revolution. They work directly with the vineyard to cut out the middleman, which saves you money. Club W. My dad was a World War II pilot. I skipped the war. Even offers a no-risk guarantee that you're going to love. They'll send you, or they'll love what you send you, or you get your money back. Gee, why don't I just fucking improvise this thing, because I can't read right now. And right now, Club W is offering my listeners 50% off your first order when you go to clubw.com/Burr. Wine should be fun, not pretentious. Start learning... Well, why don't you fucking escalate yourself? Why do you got to bring the wine world down? Listen, they're smarter than we are. The fuck you want? Start learning as you drink at clubw.com/Burr. I used to drink. I don't drink anymore. I speak Spanish. You'll even get 50% off your first order. That's clubw.com/Burr. Has anybody seen Dick Cheney? All right, LegalZoom. To run a successful business, you need to make the most of your time and your money. Good news, LegalZoom can help you save both during National Small Business Month. LegalZoom is the smart way to start your business. For some reason, when I read like this, I don't fuck it up. Right now, when you incorporate or form an LLC, you can also save money on some of the basic... Oh, shit, I fucked up. You can also save money on some of the basics to get up and running. Like a 3-month trial of QuickBooks, online accounting software, and a domain name for a year through web.com, both at no charge. After your business is set up, LegalZoom can help you with a lot more. Reviewing contracts and dealing with the day-to-day legal hurdles takes time away from growing your business. That's what LegalZoom Business Legal Plan is for. You get legal advice for your business from independent attorneys licensed in 48 states legally. I just want to throw another legal in there. So many fucking legals. You also get access to NDAs, lease agreements, and more. The best part is you won't get charged by the hour. Since LegalZoom isn't a law firm, instead you pay a low monthly fee. Save time and money starting and running your business during National Small Business Month at LegalZoom.com today. Don't forget to enter Burr in the referral box at checkout. That's LegalZoom.com. And also, if you'd like to contribute to this podcast, but you don't want to give me any money, next time you go to Amazon, swing by BillBurr.com. Click on the podcast page, and all you do is click the link to Amazon. It takes you right to Amazon. Doesn't cost you an extra dime. And I get credit for driving traffic to this site. You were going there anyways, but don't tell them. All right, and then I I donate, a percentage of what you give me, 10%, to the fucking, oh, Jesus, what the fuck's it called? I always tell you the charities, too, so then you guys can tell me that they're scams later. St. Jude. Nobody's gotten any dirt on these fucking guys. All right? All right. I'm not going to tell you all the gross stories. I'll tell you one quick one. All right? I had roommates. I was living in this place, and I got up early, and I went into the bathroom to take a shower, and I looked down, and what looked to be a brown washcloth, that was all twisted up, the bottom of the shower. I think you know where this is going. I reached down to pick it up, and if one of my roommates had shit in the shower. I never got over that. I woke them all up. They were all awoken by who shit in the shower. And they were laughing because it was hilarious. And then also I started laughing because of the alliteration. Later I did. But like I literally could not eat with that hand for like fucking a month. And thinking now, I don't remember which hand it was. It was fucking disgusting. It's the grossest thing. It's not even funny, is it? You know what? If you're laughing at that right now, you're a sick fuck. And who am I? I told you about it, right? So anyways, I was on the plane and I started watching this space movie. And, it's just another one of those space movies where it's just like, everybody dies or people leave. There's always just like the one person left out in space. How are they going to survive? And I started to watch it. It's like, I already saw this fucking movie 2 years ago. Sandra Bullock did this movie, right? She got left alone. When Richard Gere fucking floated off into whatever this fucking guy's name is. The guy with the motorcycles, right? Married the lady finally. Guy from Ocean's 11. One of those guys, he has so much charisma, all he has to do is just say the fucking line. He doesn't have to throw any mustard on it. That guy. George Clooney, he just says the fucking line and you believe him. Right? Fucking guy's fearless. Did you see him in that movie? You didn't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm just going to float out into space. He's still cracking jokes and shit. I'm just going to go over here and suffocate. Take it easy, Sandy, right? That's how a man goes out. I bet once he floated out of her fucking earshot, he started crying. As you sit there fucking floating around. You gotta love sci-fi. You know why you gotta love sci-fi? I hate watching real shit about space. Because all they do is just tell you how infinite it is and how insignificant we are. It's like, I get it. I got it. Do you have anything else? Have you found one fucking living thing out there? You haven't. So there's really nothing to report other than it's so fucking immense and we still don't have the technology to meet anybody. That's why if you really want to see something about space, you got to watch a sci-fi movie. Say what you want about them. At least they find shit. There's car chases and people, hot chick aliens, right? Space bars and stuff like that. You fucking put on one of those Bravo shows with that black guy there who fucking knows everything. What's his name? He's like the guy from The Matrix, Lawrence Fishburne, Fishburne, whatever. He's like that guy, except he's real. Lawrence is real. I'm talking about his character. I fucking watched that guy. I've watched that guy like 3 times, and I just was. He had me believing that we came from the trees. I'm like, this guy is, yeah. And I was like, I thought we came from the ocean of mud. I was going with that. And this guy's like, no, we're from the trees. We got the same fucking, I don't know what he said, but I mean, there was nothing between my ears that could argue with anything that he said. You just have to fucking listen to it. I remember just sitting there watching the guy just going like, this has got to be what it's like when you join a cult. Like how dumb I feel right now. That's what you have to do. Like I was reading this fucking thing. Who's kidding who? I was browsing it. I don't really read anything. I saw this picture and I just put words to it in my brain and now I'm telling it to you. There's some fucking guy. I don't know. He had like 80 wives. One of those fucking weirdos out in fucking Utah. You know what I mean? Either that or he's just like, how come rappers don't talk about those guys? They're always talking about fucking pimps. How about a guy the guy's got 80 fucking women? They all know about each other and they're all smiling in the fucking picture. Huh? I want to see somebody else pull that off and not live in the middle of fucking Utah. I don't know what the fuck it is about Utah, but you could talk a woman into anything out there. You're the one for me. I am? Yeah, you and those 79 other bitches. Okay. Now go make me some butter, bitch. This guy's in prison and he's still running this harem. They don't know any better. You know, when you're walking around with Little House on the Prairie clothes, I mean, you can fucking tell people anything. That's the key. You know what I mean? Like if you want to start a cult, it's very difficult to start it with people that have gone to a department store and bought their clothes. You know, but if there's a group of people that are standing there in clothes that they made themselves, that's where you start. You know what I mean? It's like when you got a shit team, all right, and you got the number one draft pick, the team, the person you're going to build your fucking team around, that franchise player. When it comes to cults, the franchise tag is on all those people with those Little House on the Prairie clothes, those Quaker clothes, right? The QCs. You know, you ever think about I'd start a cult. I would do it, you know. I would definitely start a fucking cult. But then after a while, I wouldn't want to do the work. And I'd start like, what do they call that when you fucking don't want to do your job and you have other people do delegating? I'd start delegating all the fucking things. And then granted, at one point, some people are going to be like, well, he said he was Jesus. How come he's not doing anything? I don't remember reading anything about Jesus being lazy. I mean, he just sits around and fucks everybody. I'm getting sick of this, man. Shit, maybe I'm Jesus. Right? And then he takes over, and then all of a sudden they all show up one day. You know, is there anything scarier than angry, stupid people standing in clothes that they made themselves? Just picture what that would look like. You know, the amount of monobrows staring back at you. And you just have to relinquish your power and just at some point ease your way out the back door and let them know that you're not the son of God. There's a fucking afternoon for you, huh? Jesus Christ, how many deadbolts would you have on your bedroom door? Speaking of which, by the way, I got all the fucking interior door locks fixed on my house. They all have fucking skeleton keys. And then I found this fucking person on the internet, on the interweb, as Richard Rollins says, from Fast and Loud, another great show. I got someone that's going to line it up with the door jamb. You know, the little fucking latch thing there, and then I'm going to be good to go. It's going to be I can't wait. Very excited about that. And speaking of great shows, I'm finally caught up with Better Call Saul. I feel like not only a bad fan, considering, you know, Vince hooked me up to be, you know, have a small part in Breaking Bad. I should have been watching right along, but what happened was, those of you who listened to the podcast last year, I fucking was taping the thing, and for some reason I didn't get episode 3, and then I suck with computers and the internet, and I couldn't figure out where else I could watch it. So I've been stuck on episode 2. So finally they came on Netflix right before season 2 started, and I just binge watched the entire first season, and it was fucking unbelievable. It was fucking amazing. I don't want to ruin anything for you, but I got to tell you something. Like the level of acting that everybody's doing, but like Bob Odenkirk, man. You know, it's very rare that someone is as great a comic as he is equally as great a fucking actor. I want you guys to watch it just because you got to see. He has this blowout fight. I can't ruin this for you, with a relative, and you know how you just say mean shit to each other. His brother says something to him. I've been thinking about that line for like the last 5 fucking days. It was just, I don't know. It's one of those lines that in real life usually gets said around the holidays after you've been sitting on something for 20 fucking years. And when it comes out, it's needle off the fucking record and the relationship is over. It's just like, yeah, dude, I'll see you when you're on your deathbed or I'm on my deathbed, or maybe never again. I mean, it's a fucking wrap. It's over. Oh man, the writing was just fucking outstanding. And can't say enough good things about it. And I am totally caught up. And I can't wait for next week's fucking episode. There you go. There's my little plug there for Better Call Saul. And with that, that's it for this checking in on your podcast. Once again, I apologize for not doing the podcast on timely fashion, however the fuck you say it. And I realized that I brought up that app. Sorry about the shit in the shower story. The ass crack one was funny. I don't give a fuck who you are. By the way, That app is $3.99. If you want to listen to the towers anywhere where you're at, it's called liveatc.net app. Just do that. ATC, air traffic control. And it's really cool. Like, I just thought you could listen to the towers near you, but you can actually. I was at LAX today, and I was listening to Logan Airport in Boston. And it's really cool because you basically, like, I'll click on California. They got Burbank, Amarillo, Concord, any place, El Monte, any place you want to go to. And when you click on it, as I'm doing right now, okay, this one has ground and tower. And then you click on that. And then what's really cool is they have like a diagram of the airport. So, like, you can actually, I like to listen to whatever airport I'm at as we're taxiing out to the, to whatever the fucking runway. Jesus Christ, Bill. You think you'd know that. Go out to the runway. I just like listening to it. And it's fucking cool as shit. And, you watching the, Jesus, Bill, all the taxiways going by. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here. Answering a text message. I apologize. Let me put the fucking phone down. See that? Pick it up, and all of a sudden, my thumb just starts clicking on other stuff. I'm going to start fucking looking at Twitter when I'm trying to do a podcast here. Anyways, you get the whole layout of the airport, and as you're going down, you can tell what taxiway you're on, and then...
Clear to land. Clear to land, right, Cessna 2, Charlie Tango.
There you go. See that? You just listen to that shit. So that guy just obviously was cleared to land. And that was the runway. And he said his tail number. That's it. So I just listened to that shit because that's one of the hard things when you first get a pilot's license. When you get up there, it all just sounds like, yeah, join the downwind. They don't even have southern accents, but that's what the fuck it sounds like to me. You know what's funny is when this shit happens, when I'm just like walking around, like I'll accidentally, instead of pocket dialing, I'll hit this fucking app. And if you're in the mob, do not get this fucking app because they'll think it's a bunch of fucking feds in a van down the street. If you're fucking sitting there in a mob meeting and all of a sudden you got this fucking thing going and you're talking about some bullshit and out of nowhere this thing comes on. Come on, just do it one more time for me. Come on, this is LAX. Oh, it's a quiet night out there. You know what I mean? All of a sudden you just hear some fucking guy's voice in there talking some official.
751 cross runway 24 left, contact ground.
Hey, who the fuck out there fucking? Next thing you know, they're yanking your tongue through your throat. All right, sorry, that was a long way to go. Long way to go. Who uses a prop on a podcast? Oh, Freckles does. Hey, go fuck yourselves, you cunts. I hope you have a great weekend. And here's a little music from Andrew Themelis and a little throwback podcast from a Monday or Thursday gone by. A few weeks ago, somebody was asking me, they wanted to break up with somebody. And I was saying, listen, you got to listen, the person who has it down, how to do the breakup was Minivan Men Podcast's own celebrity star, Al Madrigal. But if you don't have time to email Al Madrigal, just listen to LL Cool J, Big Old Butt. I don't know why I never really listened to him when I was growing up. Mama said knock you out. Oh, did she? Is that what she said, LL Cool J? I don't care. I just wasn't into it, his deodorant in his armpits when he was jamming with those white guys. I never got into it. But lately, I don't know. I don't know what happened. He's just come onto my YouTube shit. I don't know what it is, but I was listening to some of his stuff. Well, I know why. Yesterday I was trying to remember, what was that song he used to have? That I'm the type of guy, and you're the type of guy. What the fuck was that? And then I listened to it, and I kind of liked it, but I hated that part of it. Really annoyed me. I'm like, oh, that's why I never downloaded this shit. But then on the side, they had LL Cool J, Big Old Butt. I play drums. I'm like, well, let me hear what this track sounds like. And I put it on, and he basically teaches you how to break up with a girl in that song, or that rap, or that rhyme, whatever, however you're supposed to say it. He breaks it down and just in like fucking 11 seconds.
He sits his girl down. He's basically hanging out in like some sunglass hut or some shit, and some girl comes in with an insane ass, and he does what every guy does. He stares at it and he thinks, I want to fuck that. But oh shit, I have a girlfriend. So what does he do? Does he sneak around on her? No. He goes home and he sits her down. He says, listen, I met this girl named Tina, okay? Tina's got a big old butt. I know that I said I'd be true. I'm really whiting this up. But Tina got a big old butt. So I'm leaving you. That's just fucking airtight. You can't fuck with that. He was 100%. I don't even know if she could get mad. I think I think women so expect guys to be lying, weaselly pieces of shit that if you actually hit them with that level of honesty, I think they would just be stunned. Just like the chick in the video. Like, I didn't think that was bad acting. I think that they would absolutely be stunned if you just came home and said, listen, I met this girl. I know that I said I'd be faithful to you, but she's better looking than you, so I'm breaking up with you. Well, what is the comeback? There's nothing. That'd be like if your girl came home and said, listen, I know we're together, but this guy, I met him at the mall. His dick is twice the size of yours, and he's got a better car. So it's kind of a no-brainer. I'm out of here. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with your little dick and your fucking Domino's pizza? It's over. You just got to fucking be like, you only go around once. So, yeah, I get it. So anyway, if you don't have time to email Al Madrigal, which you should, just listen to LL Cool J, Big Old Butt. You got to see his face when he goes, so I'm leaving you. It's can't explain it. It's way meaner than it has to be. That's what it makes it funny. Because there's a way to read that where you're kind of letting him down easily, But he didn't. He just did it like, yeah, this is how it works. So there you go. Look at that. On a holiday. Anyways, this is the Monday Morning Podcast. It is the end of May, everybody. All right? How many days are in May? 30 days has September. So does April and November. All the rest have a bunch of other dates except for February. Go fuck yourself with your song. So you got 30? 31. Fuck, what is it? April has 30. June has 30. May's 31. Well, I got the little thing I can click right here. Oh, I have a computer. I don't need to think. Right? It has... Why is it in September? Oh, for Christ's sake. Do I have to click another button? It has 31 days. All right, so you guys have until Thursday midnight to make something of May 2012. All right? Are you in a fucking relationship you don't want to be in? Do you want to be in this relationship you don't want to be in June? Why don't you celebrate the end of May by getting out of your fucking relationship and sitting down and basically just go with the LL Cool J vibe. Hold her hand and just go straight honesty. And then what's she going to do? Or what's he going to do? They're going to flip the fuck out, but the die has been cast. The ship is set sail. The ball is already rolling. The sun is setting. The rain is falling. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's out there. Just put it out there. Let him scream and yell. And in your head, as much as it sucks, you're going to be like, okay, I did it. Now I just got to sit here and get yelled at. And how long can somebody really yell before they lose their voice? An hour? 90 minutes? In an hour and a half, I'm going to be in the car listening to LL Cool J, driving away from that thing I didn't want to be in. All right? And I know I talk about this shit a lot, but I think a lot of people are in situations like this. They don't know how to sit somebody down. It just says, so I'm leaving you. If I was LL Cool J and I stopped, selling tickets and all that type of shit, that would be a side business that I would have. I would take that little fucking rhyme that he had and I would custom do it for everybody in their life, and then people could just write you. All right, and you charge them $100, and he would write you 4 bars. It all rhymes, and you just get out exactly what you're saying. Just be like, you eat with your mouth open. I know I said that I'd be true. But you eat with your mouth open. So I'm leaving you. You just get right down to it. Your mom is a fucking cunt. I know I said that I'd be true. But she's fucking always coming over here and something that rhymes with cunt. You got the idea, right? Jesus Christ. What do I have to be LL?
We're going to lose Bill Burr soon, so let's get back into this. Mark from A Dozen Furies?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Hi, what's up? It's Bill Burr. I'm standing here with guys from A Dozen Furies. How do you guys think your set went today?
I think it went really well, man. I mean, it's probably been the hottest day so far in the whole tour, but, we're Texas boys. We're used to the heat, so get up there and do our thing, man.
So you guys are, like, brand new? You guys have won, like, a contest or something to get on this?
Yeah, I mean, we won a contest to be on the show. I mean, to be on the tour. But we've been a band for about 2 years now. Been touring on our own and doing our own thing. And this was pretty much just a blessing and a big step forward for us.
Definitely a blessing. How well?
This is what I'm trying to get these guys to say. Some fucked up like what you do on tour. And these guys are covered in tattoos. They all look like Mick Mars,
yeah,
from Motley Crue. And they just are like the nicest guy. Like, everything's a blessing. Everything.
Blessing to be here. I noticed that at the last Ozfest.
God willing, we'll go on for the next tour. Watch how I'll try to angle it towards some sort of smut, and they just keep going back to the church.
I remember that when we did the Ozfest thing, and they're eating vegetarian meals backstage, tofu, and drinking a little green tea. It's like, what? You're all tatted up.
They watched behind the music. They saw what happens.
Meanwhile, you listen behind him.
It's definitely a contrast.
Soundtrack to Hell is playing. There's something going on in the background that just listen to the music.
How well do people know you here?
So far, it's been great. I mean, we've done 2 signings, and they've been packed, and tons of kids.
What's the biggest asshole crowd you guys have been in front of? Just been like, fuck you, you're the opening band?
None yet, man. They've all been really cool. I think, they came out not expecting, us to do what we actually do. Everybody thought we were just going to be some MTV show band and stuff like that, but it turns out, everybody's like, man, you guys blew us away. And it's really cool. There's a lot of support from the fans and shit, so, I mean, it's really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, you're the drummer, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever, went to throw the drumsticks in the crowd and some dude was pissing you off, so you kind of, rather than tossed it, just fucking threw it at him?
Not really, man. It's just
nah.
Look out there. So many people.
No, I could put an eye out, and we wouldn't do things like that.
I make sure it's a rubber tip.
Yes, we have special styrofoam drumsticks that we throw out so as not to injure any of our loving fans. Wow, they were not biting.
Even these hardcore fans have become PC.
We're the MTV. Oh, it gets even better. I thought as far as
look out there. So many people. It's hard to really focus on one person. So it's
who gets the most pussy.
None of us. We're all taken, man.
We're in loving relationships with lovely women.
It's just the most anti rock and roll band.
Yeah, we're all good.
Jesus
we're all good
Christ.
boys, dude.
You guys are the tattoos. I'm thinking it's just going to be maniac going back there. You guys are all committed.
We're all committed.
Anybody got a baby on the way you want to announce?
Singer's got a daughter already. So yeah.
What's her name?
Madison.
Madison. That's a beautiful.
And the names of their kids are even safe. Madison.
Destined for a poll, though, if you name your kid Madison.
You know what Zach named his son?
What?
Hendrix.
Hendrix?
Jimi Hendrix.
Really?
What a fucking animal.
He's still the real deal.
He's an animal.
But these newer bands, Billy,
just
beautiful. Beautiful.
Trying. I got him to do a PSA, though, in the end.
What's her name?
Madison.
That's a beautiful name. Hey, we're doing a skin cancer awareness thing here on Opie and Anthony. So if you guys could just say something to make, the kids aware about skin cancer, just wing it, anything. Throw a couple of fucks in there so the kids will listen to it,
Dude, we are out in the sun all day long, every day, and we put on sunblock probably 5 times throughout the day, man. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your skin.
Start over again. Just throw a couple of fucks in there. Seriously. Yeah, they're crazy over there. Man, start over again. All right, just say for skin cancer awareness. All right, man.
We're fucking cock fags, and we put on a lot of sunblock. Fuck. Yeah. We're out in the fucking sun all day long, man. It's just fucking beats down on you, and you know, dude, you gotta fucking take care of it, dude. You gotta wear sunblock, you gotta wear it over and over again. Especially you want to keep the tattoo fresh, dude.
You need to tighten it up. Just tighten it up real quick. Just real quick.
Wear your fucking sunblock.
All right, guys.
All
right, listen.
Brian, what a
fucking
great
angle.
idea.
Make him do penis.
With each band, because I had no idea what they were. So with each band, I just made whatever the PSA was more ridiculous, and just always had them like throw a couple of fucks in there.
Yeah, 'cause the kids.
Yeah, the kids, you know, they're crazy. Something with a little rock and roll attitude.
I gotta say, going
funny.
into that, I was like, audio from a band called It Doesn't Furious. Who cares? That was really interesting on a lot of levels.
Oh, they
Good job, Bill Burr.
thwarted me. You ever have an orgy? You know, more just like one-on-one, a connection with somebody, you know. I gotta have feelings.
Very
for somebody.
monogamous on our relationships.
They're just not living that rock and roll lifestyle
Nope.
anymore. We noticed that
but
at the last
their
Ozfest.
whole arms are
no, I
covered.
understand. I understand. They got all
They're
the
looking the part.
They got the piercings, the
They're
tattoos.
sending mixed messages.
Yes.
All right. What about this band, Shadows Fall?
Yeah, same shit. I just would ask them questions and would go nowhere, and then I just have them do a PSA.
Yeah, well, we got to listen until we get to the PSA. It's Brian from Shadows Fall.
Yo, what's up? It's Bill Burr, Open Anthony Show. I'm talking to Brian Fair from Shadows Fall. Great set, man. How'd you feel about it?
Oh, it's been awesome, man. The whole Ozfest is just incredible, man. You know, sharing a stage with Maiden and Sabbath doesn't get any better than that.
Let me ask you this. How the hell do you sing like that for so long? Man, I yelled at my dad like that for about 20 minutes one time. I couldn't talk for 3 days.
Yeah, I'm used to it for yelling at my girlfriend that much, you know, so, you know, it builds it up. You gotta build the strength, you know.
Well, you know what? We're going to do that drop right now. You know what's good? Glad you brought that up. We had Open Anthony's doing like a thing for like domestic violence awareness. Yeah, somebody kicked the shit out of their girlfriend in like Newark or something. So yeah, so just ad-lib some sort of drop and not do domestic violence to your girlfriend or whatever. And you know, it's kind of weird, but toss a couple of F-bombs in there just because our listeners are retarded. So, but just try to keep the good message.
So just say this Brian from Shadows Fall and something or what?
Yeah, just don't beat up your girlfriend and just, you know.
Oh, no!
This is such a great gag.
You rock, Bill.
Oh. Domestic violence.
You're gonna have to come back and redo this new gag, right? This is your thing.
So just say this Brian from Shadows Fall and something or what?
Yeah, just don't beat up your girlfriend and just, you know, fucking don't beat up your girlfriend or something like that.
What's up? This is Brian from Shadows Fall. Man, you gotta stop punching your girlfriend out there. Save that shit for the bedroom. You know, that's where it's at, but you know, don't take it to the streets.
Okay, do it again. Just throw like one fuck in there. I swear to God, they're idiots.
What's up, it's Brian from Shadows Fall. Just say, stop hitting your fucking girlfriend, you idiots. All right, save the violence for the bedroom.
All right, cool. All right, man. So where do you guys go from here?
After this, where the hell are we tomorrow? We're 2 days here, and then we got... I don't even know where we go.
I don't even know.
I get the bus, and they bring me where I gotta be.
That's hilarious. What do you think about playing out here in the parking lot? Do you think it was gonna be more like a seated area? Because I know I did. I was kind of like.
We're on the main stage, so you know that's it. I like the parking lot vibe actually better because there's no seats in the way. Kids can go crazy. That's the thing. You know, we're gonna be playing on where there's seats, so it's a little different, but you know, it works out.
How long you guys been a band for?
Almost 10 years actually now.
Oh, good deal. You got a new album or anything coming up? The War Within, right?
The War Within's been out for a little while. We're going to be doing one more tour after Ozfest and then working on a new record, so keep an eye out for that.
Dude, that's awesome. Well, always keep us posted, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks for that domestic violence drop.
No problem.
All right, cool, man. Thank you.
Very nice. Shit, is that funny? Don't beat up your fucking girlfriend. Yeah, F-bombs. They're idiots.
Save it for the bedroom.
Save it for the bedroom. What? Punch her in the bedroom. Oh, God damn, is that funny?
That's really good. We got one more here from Peter from In Flames.
Yeah, these guys.
Hey, what's up? It's Bill Burr, Opie and Anthony Show. You know that because you're listening to this shit. I'm with the bass player from In Flames, Peter Iwers. Hey, how was your set today, man?
It's going to be fine. We haven't played yet. But
you haven't played yet? All right, we need to start that again so I don't look like I...
Yeah, there you go.
No,
yeah.
fuck it. Just keep going, man. I'm like a retarded... I got no reference there. So how do you think your set's going to go tonight? You looking forward? Are you on the main stage?
Yeah.
Are you over there?
I think it's going to go great. I mean, it's we always put in 150%, and you know, it's a bit different playing from for sitting down crowd, but still it's going to be great. So far, all the shows have been amazing, so I'm pretty sure today will be as well.
So you guys are like your vibe? You come more mellow, melodic? Is that like how you guys are?
I think we're metal. It's, you know, it's hard to categorize us into one thing, basically. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you're not like Iron Maiden meets, you know, like pitch movies and stuff. You like Iron Maiden meets.
I guess we could say that, but it would be unfair probably to just categorize it into one. You know, I don't like that. We're a metal band.
That's cool, man. That's cool. How long you guys been playing?
A long time now, since I think it's like 12 years something. The band's been
like 12 years. Out of everybody in the band, if you had to kill someone, who would you kill?
Myself.
You kill yourself? The road's starting to get to you?
No, but I mean, wouldn't be fair to the others otherwise. Choose one.
Oh, God.
Just no one would go with it.
No one wants to
It
commit.
wouldn't be fair to the others. Ugh.
Wouldn't be fair to the others otherwise. Choose one.
I like this guy. This guy, I can tell you're like the peacekeeper in the band, right? You're like the mellow one. Well, listen, man, we're also doing, this is kind of a side thing. We're kind of doing this this benefit. Somebody beat up a special needs kid in, like, Newark. And so we just want you to just say, you know, just give a shout out to the kids so they know not to beat up somebody with, like, you know, special needs, you know? So just, you know, just say, like, you know, hey, guys, you know, it's not cool to beat up with somebody just because they're different or whatever, you know? Just, you know, just like a quick kind of, like a soundbite. And it's kind of weird, but throw a couple of, you know, fucks in there just because our fans are kind of retarded, you know what I mean? So you need to, like,
Then he says
like rock and roll, you know? So just wing it.
Hey guys, this is Peter from Flames. You should treat everybody equally and don't beat anybody up or do something bad to them just because they're different. Everybody's the same.
Okay, that's totally the perfect vibe. Just throw in special needs and throw in like 1 or 2 fucks. The F word. Yeah, it's kind of, like I said, they're retarded.
Same thing again, or what?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Peter from Flames. Treat everybody the same way, even people who have special needs and everything like that. Don't fucking go and do any bullshit and start beating people up because they're different. Treat everybody the same, dude.
That's beautiful. And the kid's name is Russell. Just give him a shout out. Same thing, a couple of fucks. He's a big metal fan, so it'd mean a lot to him. That's the kid who got beat up, Russell, from Newark.
Hey, Russell, how the fuck you doing? Sorry you can't be here today, and just take care of yourself, man. See you soon.
All right, dude, that's beautiful, man. Thank you so much, and good luck tonight.
That's beautiful. Holy shit. You are insane. I love how in the same breath.
I wish you could have seen the looks on their face as they're trying to, like, wrap their fucking head around the concept.
I don't doubt it. I love how in the same breath you're saying this poor special needs kid, yeah, our listeners are fucking retarded. They use this archaic term like retarded. Oh,
wow, Bill, that's great.
Yeah, that was great. Just add special needs and throw a fuck in there.
Throw a couple of fucks
and
in
they
there.
just do it.
Say hi to Russell. Obnoxious Drown the Clown guy. What's this about?
This guy was one of the funniest acts I've ever seen. He was, what's it called? Drown the Clown. He basically, you know, the Dunkin' stool?
Yeah, Dunkin'
So
booth
some
thing.
guy is sitting there in this clown mask, and he's just trashing these people. Half of them are fucking, like, totally old jokes. But he says, hey, look at the white trash people, you fucking loser. And then he just had this maniacal laugh, like the clown, and then he just go, ah! At the end of it, it was so fucking obnoxious. He got some skinny kid. He kept calling him a crackhead. And this dude is literally walking behind where you throw the balls, like, go, come on down from the stool. Come on down from the stool.
He wanted to kick his ass.
He would get these people so mad, and there would be like 20 of them. And he'd get him so mad, but by the time that they actually, like, dunked him, they would all start giving the finger going, yeah, fuck you! Fuck you! You might need video on this one. I don't know.
Let's take a listen. It's Obnoxious Drown the Clown guy.
There he is.
Oh, look at this guy. Hey, buddy, you want a milk crate to stand on? What do you want to be when you get older? 5 feet? Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody. They got.
That's over, buddy. You look a little wet.
All right, and then he's taunting him. Look a little wet. I'm not short. All pissed.
Here's Obnoxious Drown the Clown guy. I guess a chick with no boobs was in the area, huh?
Hey, Blondie, I know you love me, you just don't know it yet. Oh, baby, doll. You been to CBGB's before? Yeah. You know why I can read your shirt? Because you're a carpenter's dream. Flat as a board and easy to screw. Hey, buddy, you better get her back to the pound. Feeding time's over. It's kibbles and bits time. Kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and bits. Come on, play the game, losers. Hey, sweetheart, I got one more joke for you. Sweetie, H-E-I-T, look at me. You got such beautiful blonde hair. Why'd you dye the roots black?
This shit was just old jokes. Just fucking the most horrendous jokes, and you just had that.
He sounds like Keith Robinson. He laughs at me.
I love this guy. An obnoxious asshole.
Oh, you could have seen these fucking people standing around. How they're all sunburned. There was one dude. He had like he was like completely bald on top, and he had a hat on. And I don't know if he lost his hat, but his face was like Puerto Rican brown, right? And then his fucking head was totally white. Look at this loser! Look at your fucking head! And he's just screaming at him. And this fucking guy is just losing. Yeah, look at my head! Look at my head! Fuck you! And then they would try to throw the balls even fucking harder, and they're like missing by like 20 feet. Yeah. And every ball they throw, he's like,
Oh, what an asshole.
It was actually, it was literally like a better job than stand-up in a way.
Yeah.
You didn't have to just fucking sit there in a goddamn parking lot. You don't have to do an act. You just fucking irritate people.
Just taunt people, and it doesn't matter how bad they try to heckle you back.
We got more from the obnoxious drown the clown guy.
What are you talking about, SA? What are they SA? Hey, buddy. I know you ain't got a green card. You got a bean card.
This dude's like Mexican.
That laugh. Can we isolate that? I want that on my machine.
He the worst.
Get that on my machine. All right, another loser that he was making fun of here.
Run. What are you going to do? Look. See you later, loser.
Dude, we were standing out there for like 6 hours, and you heard that laugh like every 3 seconds.
Oh.
People in the Jaeger tent like, I'm going to fucking kill it. I put my head on the pillow, and that's all I hear is that guy laughing.
What are you doing, you bonehead? Throw the ball. Come on, you loser.
Give me the second part of it, though.
Oh, he wouldn't do the laugh. He could only do the laugh when he was
when
up
he's
on
sitting there.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The part. Psychopath.
You know what you look like with that red shirt on?
This is Big
You
J.
look like a fire truck. Coming through. Woo! Come on, fat boy. Put some weight into it. Knock me over. It takes 2 women to hug 'em and a U-Haul to lug 'em.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to do that all day, that laugh now. Just walk down the street. We got to get that guy on the show. How do we get a hold of that guy?
Ass.
We need him on the show.
Drown the clown.
We need him at the next road show, man. Well,
Yeah.
we're starting to put together our first anniversary show.
Someone says it's nice
A
to
live
see
show.
Colin Quinn getting work.
You wouldn't have understood the taunts, though? Something ironic.
You know?
Oh, wow.
I was doing a gig in Wildwood many years ago. I was probably 3 years in the business, and some guy was heckling me, and he just wrecked me.
Really?
I talked to him after the show, and he's really a cool guy, and there was one of those guys. It was one of those fucking...
Oh,
dunking
really?
guys,
Yeah,
he's
some
a
of them,
funny
like that
bastard,
guy,
man.
pretty good at it. It doesn't matter how old the jokes are.
No.
It doesn't matter. You say it with the right attitude, it's going to work. You're going to piss people off. It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, that. If you're completely uninhibited and you're not going to shut up, you'll win every time.
Yeah.
Very funny stuff. Bill, you got to leave or are you staying?
I can hang till a little bit after 10.
All right, cool. We'll take a
For
break.
my wacky...
What am I talking about here? Can they show that fucking John Malkovich talking to his phone and just having the time of his life commercial one more fucking time? What's more annoying, that one or where that weird family does the a cappella version of Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train with that random black kid in the back? Like, where did they get that kid? Like, is he an exchange student? And he just seems like he's over all of it and not enjoying hanging out with the other white people as he fucking shakes the ice in his grape drink.
You know? And then they got to end that great song with the parents singing like they're on Broadway. Going off the rails on a crazy train. You know? Anybody else with me on that? John fucking Malkovich sitting there, all, you know? If that commercial was 30 seconds longer, he'd have the phone like blowing him. Tell me a joke. Do I have anything coming up tonight? No? Oh, lobster souffle. Or whatever pretentious fucking food he orders. Was it pretentious, Bill, or are you just not cultured and his order made you feel dumb? All right, you got me on that one. I'm the only one who's creeped out that there's a fucking robot in my phone. Or whatever it is. It's that they try to make it human. Why do they do that? Just make it sound like a robot. How can I help you? Massage parlor. There is a massage parlor. 1.4. Just do it like that. So it still keeps that, like, we keep that distance. I don't need intimacy with this thing that isn't fucking alive. I don't need that 2001 Space Odyssey experience. That's all I'm trying to say here, people. Oh, he's Bill Burr. He's mad at phones. Get out of his way, everybody. This guy's got something to say. What's the deal with John Malkovich?